I think that we deserve to feel comfortable in our own hair and skin, in the hair and skin that's been divinely assigned to us. So these are my very fine, flat, semi-freeform locks. It feels good to be able to freely run my hands through the cottony fro at the base. I have decided to go along for the ride and the journey to see what my hair will do and how it will behave. It's been loaded with lots of surprises. I've gotten a chance to see, an opportunity to really see what my color is, my actual color without any dyes. I can see what the texture is. I've gotten the opportunity to see how my hair will mature as locks. So now I can see mature locks. My hair started out as double strand twists, and while I was traveling, I didn't have any access to products, which was fine. And so my very fine hair tangled and locked. And after trying unsuccessfully numerous times to detangle it with the safety pin, I gave in and allowed my hair to do what it naturally wanted to do. I've also had the opportunity to try all different types of styles over the years. And so I decided to see what would happen. Along the journey, there have been lots of times for me to address questions, insecurities, thoughts of what other people will say, an internal dialogue that's come up from my own mind, and to really examine and question. And it's been a really interesting journey. I think I will continue to see and learn more about my cottony crown, which has been a meditation and just sitting with myself in radical, what I like to call radical self-acceptance, full acceptance, being creative with what I have, exactly what is flowing and sprouting out of my head. It's actually been very freeing. It feels really good to massage my scalp and not have a lot of oil and dirt come into my nails. It feels really good to squish my hair and feel how spongy it feels. I actually have found that the mistaken hairstyles, as I try to do an image of something I've seen, it usually never comes out the same because of the texture and the density of my hair. I have about 30, 31 locks. And so they don't look as full or as dense as maybe one time I would have preferred. Yet I am in acceptance of this is what I have. So, I just think it's really interesting that I wouldn't have been able to work several of the careers that I've had with this hair before. It was actually in one of my employee manuals that locks, i.e. curly locks, dreadlocks, was unacceptable. I will say that this hair has been so wonderful for my movement practice, working out and moving my body very vigorously without having to worry about it sweating out. That's been very freeing. It's also perfect for the garden. It's perfect for rain. I have found that there has been a retraining over the years of my eye to what's acceptable, really. I think it's interesting sometimes, and everyone has their own perspective. I don't have the only perspective, but I just really think it's interesting. Some folks won't like this hair, and that's okay, because it's my crown, it's my cottony crown. I think maybe perhaps some people may even take offense. And it's really interesting as human beings how we can have a tendency quite often to project our thoughts and our insecurities onto each other. So I've decided to go along for the ride. I have some simple water. I like to keep it simple. I like to say that health is my #1 beauty product, and water I have access to all the time. Water has a tendency to sit on top of my hair, and it beads up on my hair. That's okay. I'm constantly just feeling on my hair what it feels like. And I like it. It's light, it's free. I don't often get to see what it looks like, so I'm looking around here, so I'm getting to see it along with you all when I'm exercising, moving. Sometimes it feels a little uncomfortable on my neck when I'm sweating, but that's fine. I think it would feel a lot heavier if I had oils and other things inside of my hair. So this can be a wonderful option for those of us that have very fine hair, or maybe perhaps concerned about keeping our hair on our head. With so many protective styles on YouTube, I would say this has to be I don't know if I would say protective style. I would call it like a restful style. Just rest from the spending, rest from, you've significantly cut the worry about the hair, or you start off with the hair looking one way and then it sweats out. That issue has been eliminated. Oil on your collar has been eliminated. And it's just really freeing. Again, it just feels really good and self-validating to be in full acceptance of what I have been divinely assigned. I know that one day it will turn white. I've already seen a couple of grays. And again, I'm okay with it. I like to really practice being okay with my hair and my skin. Today I put a little raw cocoa butter on my lips. Though actually, I don't really like greasy lips. And I found consuming whole living foods, my lips stay pretty hydrated. This is a very, very gentle brush. Every now and then I'll do it really, barely scratch the surface or barely brush the surface of my hair. Which will just make the afro fluff up more. From time to time I'll put a part, but then the part goes away, that's fine. So it's really interesting to go along for the ride. Physically it feels so nice. It feels so nice. And then, I think I have a healthy sense of pride about, it's mine. I don't have to worry about taking it off and have a letdown that I look like something else. And I'm not the hair police, I'm not the food police. I've had a jerry curl and a gold tooth. So I think we're all on our individual journeys. I like to keep things kind of minimalist so I can be really, really active. Sitting on my little physio ball, which is great for my back and for my core. My sister by another mother, made my bracelet. My skirt is from the African Street Festival. My shirt is thrifted. Get really good thrift where I am. And yeah, I feel very comfortable. I really like my long skirt. I love to have things on that mean something to me. I feel like my hair is one of my best features on my physical temple. So are my eyelashes. Yep, my hair, my eyelashes, my shoulders, my bare feet. So it just feels really good to be comfortable in my own skin. Of course, water is one of my accessories. I like to have lots of water, the cleanest water you can find. Actually, I usually never touch my eyebrows. Though today I was traveling and there was an Indian woman. I let her thread my eyebrows, which is rare, and I felt like she threaded them too thin, which reminds me why I usually just stick to raw shea butter and a toothbrush. So we do have some variety with our own hair, and I think we can find our own style. I like a lot of thrifted things or my own little designs that I take to a local tailor, and she makes some things for me. So this is my Afro flower aesthetic, celebrating what we have, not breaking the bank, feeling really good in our hair and skin, and choosing health as my #1 beauty product. Also, lots of flowers. That's the Afro flower aesthetic. right? And health and hygiene are also a state of mind. They come from the inside. So let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you feel very comfortable and creative with what you've got? Oh, there's my bunny, magical. She's getting so big. Yes, let me know what ways have you found to be really creative with what you have, if your hair is not as dense, or if you have flat locks, or if you've decided not to use products. Whether you use products or not, none of it is right or wrong. Again, we're all on our journey, and the goal is for us to feel comfortable and also to take a lot off the table so we can have more fun with our movement practice, creating beautiful food, and spending some quality time in the garden. See you soon. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Right.